There are two Babylonian texts that consider ethics and philosophy. The first text was written about 2200 BCE, over 4,000 years ago, known as the Dialogue of Pessimism. It's a humorous and cynical back and forth between master and servant that has interesting philosophical undertones. Several times, the master says he will do something, and the servant gives him reasons doing it would be good. Then the master says he will not do the same thing, and the servant gives him reasons doing it would be bad. The master says he will support the king, and then he won't. That he will abandon society and live in the wilderness, and then he won't. That he will argue when his enemy speaks, and then he will remain silent. That he will start a rebellion, and then that he should not be violent. That he will love a woman for a while, and then that he won't. That he will offer a sacrifice to his God, and then that he won't. That he will feed and help his country, and then that he won't. The servant offers him good reasons for doing and not doing each thing, showing that humanity can rationalize any passing desire, and then its opposite. When the master says he will not offer a sacrifice, the servant says, "You may teach a god to trot after you like a dog." When the master says he will not help his country, the servant says, "Climb the mounds of ancient ruins and walk about. Look at the skulls of those who died long ago and those who died recently, Horatio. Which are evildoers and which are public benefactors?" Finally, the master wonders whether he should kill them both, similar to Shakespeare's Hamlet asking, "To be or not to be," while considering skulls. A later Babylonian wisdom proverb written around 1600 BCE reads, "Humanity is deaf and knows nothing. What knowledge has anyone at all? No one knows whether they have done good or bad themselves. Where are the wise who have not transgressed and committed abominations? Where are those who have checked themselves and did not backslide, who have not wrecked themselves?" Indeed. The Babylonian Theodicy, written around 1000 BCE, is a poem and philosophical dialogue between two friends and equals, one who was abandoned as a child by parents who then died, and the other who says suffering and death is common to all. The first asks, "How can we get out of suffering?" The second says, "A good and just life is rewarded." The first says animals and humanity commit crimes that go unpunished, and the second says no crime truly goes unpunished. The first says religion and cultivating his relationships with the gods seems to do nothing, and the second warns the first that it is unwise to question the greater wisdom of the gods in the cosmos. The first says that the wealthy commit injustice against the poor and prosper, with the courts and public opinion siding with the wealthy against the poor, and the second says that this is true, but part of how the gods made humanity imperfect, with greater strength to those who must fight for justice. In the end, both agree that we should be just to please the gods, but also that the gods created injustice as part of the plan. You have to serve in the world you're in, whether or not you like it. Make better do with what you got, whether or not the gods trot after you.